Vinayaka Chaturthi, or what we say Ganesh Chaturthi, is a Hindu festival that celebrates the birth of Lord Ganesha, the elephant headed god of wisdom, prosperity, and new beginnings. This festival is celebrated for 10 days in a Hindu month of typically that falls within August or September. There are many legends surrounding the birth of Lord Ganesha, but one of the most popular tells you the story of how his mother, goddess Parvati, created him out of sand to help her with her chores. When Lord Shiva returned home and saw Parvati with her son, he became angry and beheaded him. Parvati, the goddess, the mother, was distraught and pleaded with Shiva to bring her son back to life. Shiva agreed, but only if Parvati could find a replacement for Ganesha's head by the time he counted to 1008. Parvati found an elephant's head and replaced Ganesha's head with it. Shiva was pleased and restored Ganesha to life. That's the time when Ganesh Chaturthi is a time for Hindus to celebrate the birth of Lord Ganesha and to seek his blessings for wisdom, prosperity, and new beginnings. The festival is also a time for families and communities to come together and celebrate their shared faith. Hello everyone, how are you all? First of all, I wish all of you and your family members a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. You are listening to your podcast Better You, Better Life, a self-improvement plan, SIP, Season 1, Episode number 41. This is a bonus episode and it is being recorded on the auspicious occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi, celebrated all over the country. Before we much delve into the topic, this episode dedicated to the celebration of Ganesha Chaturthi by all of us. And it is not only restricted to only one part, one sect or one religion. This is a symbol of achieving prosperity over adversities. Also, now that we are more concerned about climate change, global warming phenomena, we should also be little more responsible on how we should celebrate it. So, just trying to collate some few information and try to summarize them for your convenience and your conscious reminder. Before we delve into much into that eco-friendly aspect, let us try to know more about the benefits of celebrating Ganesha Chaturthi. People say that it is a time for spiritual growth and renewal. Ganesh Chaturthi is a time for Hindus to reflect on their lives and to make resolutions for the future. It is also a time to connect with Lord Ganesha and to seek his guidance and blessings. It is also a time for community bonding. Ganesh Chaturthi is a festival that is celebrated by people of all ages and backgrounds. It is a time for families and communities to come together and celebrate their shared faith. It is also a time for cultural preservation. Ganesh Chaturthi as a festival that has been celebrated over centuries. It is a time for Hindus to preserve their cultural heritage and pass it on to future generations. But in this age of digital interventions and technology, we should be little bit more responsible on how we should celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi in an eco-friendly way. There are many ways to celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi in an eco-friendly way. Some of the ideas that I would like to share with all of you is: number one, choose eco-friendly Ganesha idols. There are many companies or agencies that sell eco-friendly Ganesha idols made from clay, wood and other sustainable materials which are easily decomposable, as well as it will help you in more in your gaining consciousness about your climate change. Use natural decorations. Instead of going for plastic and synthetic decorations, you can use natural materials such as flowers, leaves, and fruits to decorate your Ganesha pandal. Pandal is basically a structure where you keep the idol and for worshipping. It's a kind of a platform. We should also be more conscious about reducing our waste. Avoid using disposable items such as plastic plates, cups, and utensils, and instead you can always use reusable items whenever possible. Well, in India, it's start of the festive season, and for next 1 and 1.5 months, festivals will continue, and so celebrations will only amplify among communities. So it is always worthy of being conscious about your responsibilities and celebrate them in an eco-friendly way. The next aspect which discuss here is dispose of waste properly. See, after the festival, try to dispose of all the waste properly, including the idol. You should always keep in mind the segregation of dry waste and wet waste. Segregate them and disposable them systematically so that the karmacharis or the sanitation workers, they have their own convenience in treating them and recycling them. Some of the other points that we may keep in mind while celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi in an eco-friendly way is an organizing a community immersion event. This will help to reduce the number of Ganesha idols that are immersed in public water bodies. Because of the different kind of reactions, it will always prevent the aquatic biosphere that is existing below the water surface. Public water bodies such as reservoirs or ponds or even rivers, they get polluted heavily every year, and millions and millions dollars are invested in cleaning up those water bodies. Instead, if we are little bit responsible in disposing them responsibly, then we can save much more money. Or else you can do plant a tree in place of your Ganesha idol after the festival. See, this is a great way to give back the environment and to celebrate Lord Ganesha's love of nature. You can always plant a tree where the idol was placed and worshipped. You can also include afforestation initiatives, planting initiatives through school children or through some kind of local clubs. And also educate others about the importance of celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi in an eco-friendly way. Share your tips and ideas with others so that the knowledge can be expanded, more people will become conscious, and it is the current generation that has the responsibility to take things forward in a responsible way, that is eco-friendly way. And through this we can also celebrate the festival in a sustainable way. So my dear friends, on a final note, if we keep all these points in our mind comfortably, then we can also make use of Ganesh Chaturthi, a grand celebration in a more eco-friendly festival for everyone. This was a small episode from my side. I do hope that you find some value in this episode. Till then, we will keep celebrating and also wish once again all of you a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. We will talk about some other skill in our next episode in order to become better version of ourselves. Till then,